In this episode, I visit with Mike and Melissa Novelli, co-founders of Pawtastic Friends, which provides enrichment training for rescued dogs. Hello, everyone. Tom Fox back for another episode. And today I have two of my favorite people, Mike and Melissa Novelli, founders of Pawtastic. Guys, first of all, welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Could you guys remind our audience what is Pawtastic?
So Pawtastic Friends is a 501c3 organization that Michael and I developed back in 2016. What we do is we work with local rescues and shelters in the Las Vegas area, and we provide enrichment training for shelter and rescue dogs to help them become more adoptable. So they come to the Enrichment Training Center. They work on building confidence. They work on building basic skills that help them become more adoptable and set them up for success in their forever homes.
So the last time I sat down and visited with you guys, I think you were either just at or just hit 500 adoptions, but you've blown way past that. Where are you now?
We've got a couple more posters to post up on social media. We're up to 587 dogs that have been through the program that have officially been adopted and found forever homes.
So how many people would you say are involved in the Pawtastic effort in and around Las Vegas or maybe even around the country?
Now we have 28 nonprofits that are signed up to participate in the program, where we provide all the funding, all the training, and help change the lives of their dogs with our life-changing enrichment training center and the programs through our trainers. Over 100 people, considering all the transporters, all the nonprofits, all of our volunteers, all the supporters. And it's just it's an amazing combination of people all working together and making this a successful venture for everybody. And the outcome is fantastic with the dogs finding forever homes. That's the goal.
Could you say a few words about the rescue community, if that's the right word, for the greater Las Vegas area? And you guys are really a part of a broader community helping dogs to become socialized, get off the street, and get to a forever home.
So right now, Tom, in Las Vegas area and probably over most of the country, there is a big influx of homeless dogs. Every day at the center that I'm here, I answer between 7 to 10 calls of people needing to surrender their dogs for various reasons, their cats, their animals. So really, in reality, it takes a village. It takes the rescues, saving the dogs, worrying about the medical, and then where we come in is we handle the training, the enrichment. So it's a great collaboration between the rescues and shelters along with Pawtastic Friends, because in reality, it takes a village to help the animals, and we need it now more than ever.
So the last time we talked, you guys had been able to obtain your facility, but now you've had it for what, a couple of years now?
Yeah, about
and I wanted to, could you talk about what the facility, having the facility, has meant for the overall Pawtastic Friends efforts?
So the facility is like nothing that I don't think I've ever imagined, Michael imagined, what it has become. But the facility is a lifeline for so many dogs. When they come here, some of these dogs, it's what they live for. That hour that they are here is an hour where they can be a dog. They can learn through learning games. They could have fun. They could just actually be a dog. And a lot of aha moments with dogs when they come here. They come here and they're so excited and their tail wags. We just had a dog here a little earlier, Spunky Boy, and he didn't want to leave. He wanted to pull back to come back in. So it really has created an environment that was made for the rescue dogs. It's a place that's all theirs and gives them everything they need, from the training to love to volunteers to toys. It's just a whole experience for them that really helps keep their spirits up and their hope.
And with Spunky Boy, when he first came in here, he had a lot of leg issues where he could barely even walk. Our trainer's working with doggy yoga and working his strength. And we send him to aquatics training that we do with one of our partners, Canine Body Works and Aquatics, that's out here in Las Vegas. This dog's a different dog, all because of the enrichment training. Because people think, oh, the dog's in a shelter, it's in boarding. It's not a good life. So without this center, these dogs sit there 24/7 unless a volunteer gets them out walks, and that might be maybe once or twice a week. So them coming here, it's life-changing for them and for the people that adopt them.
Michael, you just mentioned the aquatics and doggy yoga. Could you guys talk about what all of the different types of training they receive, either at the Pawtastic facility or in any other ways the Pawtastic Friends helps facilitate?
Go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
So our aquatics program is mainly for dogs who love the water. They love to swim. It could be for senior dogs that have limited mobility because of the water buoyancy. It makes exercise a little easier, keeps their muscles strong, their joints flexible. So that's the aquatics program. And Kathy Carr from Canine Body Works and Aquatics, she's just amazing. She envelopes them in her arms and you could see them just surrender and relax. And it's just a great feeling for them. At the center, we do agility. So some dogs who excel in sports and are athletic love agility. They love zooming up the A-frame and jumping over hurdles and rustling through the tunnels. We also do nose work for dogs that are super sniffers, and they search out treats and they search out different scents, puzzles. And those are all exercises that help with problem solving and basically stimulate their mind, because in all, as much as like walking and stuff like that, that gives them as much exercise and burns off as much energy as simple walking. We do basic obedience, sit, lay, place, those types of things. Also, we do confidence building. Some dogs that come in here have no confidence and their heads are hung low and they just need to build up their confidence. So really, it's tailored towards the needs of each dog. We've had some dogs that have been in our Canine Ambassador program and they have gotten their novice trick dog titles, and some have become Canine Good Citizens. So we really want to build a resume for each dog. So when somebody is interested in them, it really showcases all the dog has become and all what the dog still can be.
Rescue dogs aren't broken. As
well, I know. But what do you guys do for that truly broken dog, the one that has no trust or has trust issues? Can you work with dogs that are really that far down to help bring them back and make them adoptable within your program?
Absolutely. And Melissa, she just mentioned Spunky Boy. And when Spunky Boy was taken in by the rescue, they really saved this dog. But Melissa thought that Spunky Boy, he was going to die in boarding because he was just so depressed and he was so sad. And there's a lot of tears that go on over here, happy tears and sad tears, because I came over and did a video of Spunky Boy. She said, you have to do a video. This dog could barely get over the steps. And I was like, wow. And then about 2 weeks later, our trainer sent us a video of Spunky Boy going over the A-frame. I was in tears. So without this program, these dogs just sit in boarding unless somebody comes and gets them out to walking. Walking is one thing, but this is confidence building. It's building trust. It's helping them know that humans are good. And we've had a lot of dogs that are labeled as one dog only homes. With our center, we have these incredible training walls that we spent a ton of money on so the dogs can actually socialize in a safe environment. And we've had a lot of dogs that have been labeled one dog only home in multiple dog homes because of what we've done at the training center and the way we have it set up. And our trainers doing a fantastic job. All positive training and life-changing center. That's exactly what this place is.
It seems like you guys have an event every week or at least every other week. I was wondering if you could tell us what events you have coming up maybe in the next 30 days to support Pawtastic Friends.
We definitely have to have events because a 5,000 square foot building is not cheap, especially here in Las Vegas. The only people who get paid is our landlords, the utilities, and our trainers. Melissa and I both work full time, so nobody else takes a penny. So we do these events to raise funds, and we just do the best we can to pay for the facility, pay for the dogs' trainings. Tell them about all the wonderful events we have.
At the end of the month, we have a chunky blanket, a craft where people can actually come and they can actually make their own blankets. It's awesome and it's so fun. In March, during spring break, we have this amazing class, Kids for Canines, where we're going to bring the community youth in and they can do crafting to pick out their designs and make a little block. And then on the end of the month, we have another event as well coming up that is candle making. And then we're really gearing up for our biggest event of the year. It's our Pawtastic Friends block party. And that is April 23rd. And it's our biggest event of the year. We have vendors, we have entertainment, we have a silent auction raffle. So that's our biggest event, and it's family fun for everyone.
So what we're really looking for is to raise as much money as we can, because this center is going to run us about $250,000 a year to run it. And that's about what it's cost between the rent, the trainers, the bills, everything like that. So we're looking for some wonderful corporate sponsors, because the events are a lot of work and they bring in money, but not the kind of money that we really need to facilitate this and run comfortably. Because if this center's not here, the dogs are just living in boarding 24/7, unless there's somebody out there walking them. So we're looking for support.
So we're recording this in mid-February, so we got a fair amount of the year left. Any sort of big goals that you have for 2023 for Pawtastic Friends you could share with us?
We're looking for a lot of corporate sponsors, because it always looks good with the corporate sponsors too, that they're giving back to the community and they're helping dogs. Everybody loves dogs. So that's what we're really looking forward to, and just growing and getting more rescues in. We don't have enough hours in the day to train all the dogs that the rescues want to bring in here. So we train 7 days a week. There's over 50 dogs a week. Then we've got training out in Pahrump at one of our other friends rescues out there that we help. And then, of course, at the swimming too. So go ahead. Okay. Come here. One of our trainers needs something.
Okay. So, well, we're going to wait till Melissa gets back to close. But down the road, Michael, if you could get some corporate sponsors and perhaps increase the individual sponsors, what might be some of the longer term goals you guys have for Pawtastic Friends?
We'd like to own the building. That would be really good. I don't have to write that check every month. So if we can get those big corporate sponsors to really help us out. I hate writing that check every month, but you know what? It's totally.
What's the address of the Pawtastic Friends facility?
Pawtastic Friends, we're located right near the airport in Sunset Park. It's 2200 East Pamela Lane, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89119.
So is the facility open during the weekdays and weekends?
Yep. Yep. That's okay. And this right here, this is Noah. She's part of the program, and she was just training earlier today. So she's one of the dogs that we help change the lives of, and we're just doing the best we can to help these dogs. They deserve it.
I can't hold it.
So how do they, you've talked to, or Melissa said something about, I think she said building a resume. How does the Pawtastic Friends Enrichment program help a dog actually become more adoptable? Is it something people can look at? Can they see, or can they just see, looking in a dog's eyes, something's different about this dog?
Yeah, they can definitely see in the dog's eyes. This baby here, she's living in boarding right now. And then she comes to the center for training. We just did a little spot on the morning blend to try to get her promoted. When we do the Canine Good Citizen and the ambassador program, it's great for these dogs, because the people are like, oh, wow, they didn't know that a shelter dog or a rescue dog could learn all that stuff. They're just like every other dog, and they deserve the best, right?
What's your Canine Ambassador program, Michael?
So what we do with the Canine Ambassador program, our trainers work with the dogs, and that's where they get set up for the novice trick dog title, and we register them with the AKC, and also the Canine Good Citizen, which is fantastic. A lot of people do that.
And what's the Good Citizen program?
So the Canine Good Citizen is a bunch of tricks they learn and behaviors to show that they're good dogs and that they can learn stuff. Because like I said, people think, oh, it's a broken dog. It's a broken dog. It's not a broken dog. Look how sweet this dog is. She's living in boarding 24/7. All she wants is love and attention. She's
so now we got Melissa back. To end, can you remind everyone what the Pawtastic motto is?
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Adopt, don't shop.
And I know you know that.
I do. I really wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to visit with me again. We're going to link to all this in the show notes. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks, and it's great to catch up.
Thanks so much.
This is Tom Fox again. I hope you will consider a donation to Pawtastic Friends. They are the designated charity of the Compliance Podcast Network. You can do so by going to their website, pawtasticfriends.com, or on the Compliance Podcast Network's website. We have a page dedicated to Pawtastic Friends. Thanks so much for listening. We look forward to visiting with you again.